Alright, here we are in my bathroom, and as you can see, there's a piece of tape that says do not touch. That's because we've been having some electrical problems. I think we had a loose neutral and possibly coming into the house, so power company problem. But we had a few switches burning out, and this one was crackling. So I didn't want to take a risk, not been using it. It could just be that the switch is really old. I think it might be 15, 20 years old. But also the fact that we had other electrical problems makes me believe that a bit too much voltage was going through a few of the circuits. So we're going to switch this guy out. So first things first, let's turn the power off. Here we go. What do we got? Hallway and bath. That should be off. Even though we switch the power off, we always test, just because you never know who's worked on your switches and your outlets before and what kind of janky wiring could be going on. So we're all good. Okay, I hope you can see this because the lights are off, but the old switch is out. So a couple of issues. This ground on this switch was never attached to anything. And I've taken, because I think the switch is fried, every terminal on the switch was testing for power, which, you know, when the switches are off should not happen. So I've just taken the switch out, and now I'm just going to figure out what's what. So breaker is back on. Okay, this is my hot coming in, and I think these are the two wires that go to the two separate lights. So I think that's what we got. So we'll wire it up like that, see how it goes. All right, so here's the new switch. 2 single poles, and then you have the option of having combination feed. So you just attach the hot to one of these 2 screws, and it will feed power to both of these when the switch is in the correct position. Or if you break this tab off, you could have 2 separate feeds. So you could have a feed into this one and a feed into that one. We've just got 1 feed, so one hot's going to get screwed to here, and then the load's there. So 1 light's on that and 1 light on that screw there. And of course, we're going to make sure our ground's hooked up as well. Okay, so we're all hooked back up, so you can see, hope you can see that. So the hot just going on one side, the ground's attached, and then we got one switch, one light circuit on one of those brass screws, and the other one on there. So this is saying on, so this should be off. Excellent. And now this should be the vanity light on. Bingo. Off. Bingo. There you go. All done. Turn the power off, put it all back together. It's as simple as that.